YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here is about a man who tries to buy love in the most unusual way. When I mean buy love, I'm not talking about with money. No, I'm not talking about with a car. No, I'm not talking about with a house. No, I'm talking about this man gave his own kidney to this woman. Yes, I said his own kidney, one of his organs out his body, to save this other woman's life in hopes that she would marry him. And guess what she said when it was time to say what you say, boo? She said, I don't. No, not I do, for those of you who know that John B song. So I'm going to read a snippet from this story and I will give my opinion, surely, as we go. Man saves life of woman he loves by donating kidney, but she turns down his marriage proposal. Now imagine if that was you. Imagine how heartbroken you would be if you was with somebody, you know what I'm saying, then all of a sudden it gets down serious and they get ill, and you get them a kidney in hopes that you can spend the rest of your life with them since they got something inside of them that belongs to you. You know, so I know this guy has to be very heartbroken after going through this ordeal, but it's a sad situation. This goes to show you, everybody smiling in your face do not love you. Some people just love you for the moment. Some people just love you for friendship, and some people love you to love you. Now, a man proposed to his best friend now, after saving her life by donating a kidney, but was sadly turned down. Simon Lewis donated a kidney to pal Mary Emanuel, and following their successful surgeries, decided it was the right time to get down on one knee. However, Mary, although grateful for the life-saving donation, was forced to turn him down due to her ill health. Simon joked, I offered her my heart, but I had to settle for giving her my kidney. Whatever happens, I'll never regret giving her the gift of life, which is a very good thing, a very noble thing that he done. Now, Mary, 41 years old, first met Simon, 49 years old, over 2 decades ago, and although the pair were attracted to each other, their relationship remained platonic. The pair remained close throughout the years until one day in September 2014 when Mary collapsed at home. Now, she was rushed into the Guy's Hospital, London, where she spent 2 months in intensive care. She was eventually given the heartbreaking news that she had end-stage kidney disease and warned she had only months to live. Now, it got to be sad news if you collapse and you go to the hospital and all of a sudden you find out that you got some terminally ill, some chronic illness, and that you only have so many months to live. Imagine how shocked and terrified you would be. A lot of people do anything to prolong their life. Not saying that's what she did, but the story we'll tell it as we talk about it. Now, he says, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was only 37 and had been given a death sentence. This is what she was saying right there, not what he was saying, excuse me. They told me that unless a kidney donor was found, which was highly unlikely because of my rare B- blood type, there was no hope. My name was put on a dead donor list. All I could do was wait. Dead donor list means you already got this terminal illness. They expect you to die so many months, so they put you on a list to get your organs for you to have your organs harvest, so you can donate your harvest. That's what the dead donor list means. Now, although she was discharged from the hospital in 2015, she had to return daily to undergo kidney dialysis. Throughout it all, friend Simon visited her and looked after her, helping to dress and feed her and when she needed it. This man was there doing everything for her. And a lot of you all can relate to this, how you do everything for somebody. When they was ill, you was there with them. When they had the flu, when they had the cold, you took off work, missing work, your boss getting mad at you. You trying to help your loved ones out, and they still didn't reciprocate that love that you gave them. They didn't give it back to you in return. But this goes to show you, you know what I'm saying, some people don't think about you until they get real down and out and they get sick. So also, now, to thank him for his help, Mary arranged a holiday to Spain for the pair, even managing to sort access to dialysis machine while she was away. Their holiday was cut short, however, when they received a call to tell them a match had been found. But happiness was short-lived, as by the time they had arrived back in the UK, it had already gone to another patient. Now, at this point, Simon offered to get himself tested to see if he was a match. 2 weeks later, despite the overwhelming odds, the pair was told that he was 8 months of tests followed before they were booked in to go under the knife. Following their successful ops, the pair moved into Simon's flat where they both helped to look after each other, and before long, Mary moved back home, but the two remained close. So they both real sick, they get real close, but this goes to show you she really wasn't feeling him like that, because if she was, she would have stayed there and been with the man. But at the same time, She allowed the man to help nurse her back to health. You know what I'm saying? And they supposedly been friends, but Simon wanted evidently more than a friendship. Not saying that he still wouldn't have gave the woman his kidney, but at the same time, he was looking for more. She was looking for just to get well and a little less, if you know what I mean. So at the same time, a few months later, while cooking for her, Simon mentioned marriage. Simon said, we were like an old couple, like an old married couple, excuse me. And I laughed, Mary said. But then he got serious and said that maybe we should really get married. I looked at him. Was this a proposal? I nodded and smiled, feeling incredibly flattered that he should want to marry her after seeing me at my absolute worst, and said, I'd love to, but that because of my bad health, I had to think about it. You know what I'm saying? So she basically saying that due to her bad health, she had to think about it and all these other excuses. But at the same time, this kidney that he was giving you was going to eradicate that situation for a while. Not saying you ain't going to develop something else down the line, because surely as you live, you know, something else going to go wrong with you. But he sustained your life for that moment, because if he wouldn't have gave you his kidney, you'd probably be up out of here by now. So, like I said, I don't understand really her concept and her thinking, because if you already with the man and y'all best friends, you living with the man and he's doing all this for you, but that goes to show you everybody with you is not with you for what you think they are. You have people just with you for friendship. You have some people with you for just to hang with, chill with. You know what I'm saying? You might have sex with, but then you got some people with you because they of a commitment, because they love you, they want to be with you. Now, at the same time, she says, I'm on medication and will be for the rest of my life, but I can live a more or less normal existence now as long as I avoid stress. Sadly, stress definitely includes planning a wedding and being a bride, so we put that idea on hold for now. That ain't that stressful, because guess what? That's why you have a wedding planner. See, these are what you call excuses right here. You have to read between the fine lines in everything that you read or sign your name to, you know. So if she's saying this and she's saying it's her health, okay, then if he's the one doing all this for you and he provides you the kidney, do you not owe him at least that much? Not saying that you owe him your hand in marriage just because he did that, but at the same time, you have to think about what you're saying. I mean, come on. That don't make no sense to me right there. The love between us is real love. Simon could have died doing what he did for me. He saw me at my absolute worst, but loved and still loves me for who I am. He is my very best friend and will always be. Okay, yes, Simon truly loves you. We get that from the story, but evidently she doesn't really love Simon, because if she really loved Simon like that, you would have been married and everything else would have been fine in your life. You would have went on live happily ever after. Now, Simon adds, whatever happened in the future between us, I never regret doing what I did. She says I gave her the best gift she could ever have been given, the gift of life. But I didn't think twice about it. There's no question about doing something like that for someone you love. What a lovely bloke. And I guess that's the word they use over there. They could tell me in the UK, the bloke word. I done heard that mentioned many a times. But this goes to show you, and the reason why I did this story, because due to the fact that it's Valentine's Day, you know, this goes to show you a lot how people perceive you and what category you fit in people's lives. Some people just want you as associates. Some people want you as very, very close friends. Some people want you as intimate friends. You know what I'm saying? Well, you closer than the friends and you closer than an associate. And some people want you because they really in love with you and you are their everything. So you have those different type of categories of people. Now, everybody is going to want to marry you no matter what you do for them. Not saying that she is wrong, but at the same time, if he couldn't read between the lines and understand, look, if you ask this woman to marry you and she's giving you an excuses after excuse after excuse, saying, you know, she's at her absolute worst and this causes stress. I mean, to me, every day causes stress. Every day we awake, are we not stressed or not? Let me know if I'm living on a different planet somewhere, because last time I checked, you know, it's just to get up and survive in this cold, cold world is very stressful. But, you know, it's a good thing that she was honest with him. But at the same time, you know, I'm not saying that she was leading him on, because I didn't read anything misleading in there, and I'm not going to add anything or take anything away from the story. But at the same time, you know, we as people set ourselves up sometime to be hurt and victimized when we looking for love in all the wrong places, if you will. Because if someone really want to be with you, they're going to be with you. Matter of fact, they would push the issue. You don't really even have to push the issue. The only thing you got to do is be in a prison. They're going to say, when we going to get married? When we going to get married? You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about all that also, and taking in consideration the fact that he said that he did not regret it and he did a noble gesture. So I'm not going to fault him for that. Only thing that would have made the story real sweet, like, you know what I'm saying, like icing on the cake, if they would have worked out all that, he would have helped save their life, and then, you know what I'm saying, would have got married and lived happily ever after. But I guess those stories only happen in fairy tales and Cinderella and Snow White, if you will. Let me know what you all think about this situation right here, this video, your opinions or whatnot, and if you ask somebody to marry them, and or somebody asked to marry you and you turned them down, or somebody turned you down, and be honest about it. You know, I mean, we don't have anything to be ashamed of. We all grown folks on here. Chime in the comment section and let us know what you all think about this. You like, subscribe, definitely share the video. Till next time, y'all stay blessed. And hey, if you got somebody that truly love you, you got a good thing, and don't mess it up. I'm out.